Buster 419. You also can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, also as Success Out the Prison. Now let's speak on the OGs out here. A lot of the OGs are doing our community a disservice. I'm gonna go back to when I was growing up. A lot of people say, "Hell, you're talking about the past," but the past is also important. You know, it's a part of our history, part of your history, especially if a person is a street individual. Now, we're growing up, the OGs in the community wouldn't let us hustle, wouldn't let us carry guns, wouldn't let us destroy the neighborhoods. They would made us go ahead and hit, fight, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let us go ahead and unalive a person because somebody was upset with the individual or some bullshit that can be resolved with your fist or talked out. Now, in the OGs, they had class, they had education, they had common sense, uh, they had they had emotional intelligence. A lot of them were raised with a father or a strong black man in the household or around them that was coming around them like an uncle, a grandparent. Now that you have the OGs today, because I was born in the 60s, so I'm gonna say most people born in the 80s now are the OGs in the community. So they might be 40, 45. A lot of them guys are junkies. A lot of them guys are uneducated. A lot of them guys don't have anything going on. A lot of them guys have been in and out of prison. Now they go back to the streets. The young guy that's 19, 20, getting the money, getting the bag, they kissing their ass, calling them big homie. But they sit there and still have enough pull in our neighborhood and our community to set this man on a dumbass mission because he's not a thinker either. He's emotionally bound. He's emotionally charged. And they're not trying to turn their emotions off. They let them go out there and be crass dummies because it makes them look good. Because a lot of them who claim to be OGs now really was suckers and lames when they was growing up. Now that they have a little pool in the neighborhood because they never left, they became the addicts, came home from prison, did some push-up, and people think they're hard, but they really ain't. So they following them. They following the wrong shit. And they're not telling our young men or young women to do the right thing. So you're OG, get your ass out the way if you out here telling our kids to hustle, telling our kids to unalive people, telling our kids to be gangbangers, telling our kids that they don't have to go to school. School ain't cool. Letting our children disrespect the community, disrespect our leaders, our parents, our household, the school system. Get away from them. Tell them it's okay to get high, to be an addict because you're a junkie. You want to get high with him before they gonna have somebody to follow. We got to stop this bullshit. There's nowhere in the world that the population of 12 to 19-year-old kids should be running our fucking communities. This is ludicrous. You go to Chicago, you go to New York, Philadelphia, D.C., Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, no matter where you go, Toledo, Ohio, Columbus, Cincinnati, Detroit, the Flints, the Saginaw, how in the hell is 12 to 15-year-old kids running our damn communities? This shit is ludicrous because the OGs, man, have fell off. The OGs, all they want to do is run around with them, be the big, young, big, old homie. The YNs are telling the old heads what to do because they don't have shit going on. So the young guys telling them what to do and they falling for that shit. So how you gonna tell the kids what to do when they controlling you? They controlling your mindset. And this shit is ludicrous. So when we gonna step up, and I say we, because also I'm part of the problem because I introduced a lot of illegal substance to the community when I was hustling. I messed up a lot of lives by putting that poison on the streets. Then I had to go do 2 decades in prison. But once I got in prison, I didn't jump in nobody's prison car. A prison car like, just say you're from Detroit, you riding with the Detroit dude, so they call that the Detroit car. Or you're from Chicago, you riding with Chicago, do they call it Chicago car? Another form of gangbanger. I wasn't a gangbanger before I went to prison. Why the fuck would I sit there and jump in somebody's car? I'm a leader. I'm an organizer. I'm not just getting in my car. What I did, I educated myself. I stayed in law library. I went to Jumon. I went to some of the teaching, the mechanics. I went to some of the teaching Nation, the Morris Zion Temple. I went to church. I stayed out there. I educated myself. I went to school. So when I came out here, I came out here trying to be a productive citizen. So I'm out here and let somebody same age or younger tell me what to do. No, same age or younger tell me what to do. No. And if you're an OG in the community, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. It's too many men out here from the age of 30 to 60 that's still acting like children. They're still hanging with young men. Still hanging with a lot of these ladies still hanging with young girls. You're a 45-year-old lady, to 60, you still hanging out with 20-year-olds. You emulating them. You out there twerking, touching your ankles in the bar. You acting just as bad as them. So when the fuck people gonna start growing up? We gotta find a solution to the problem. The male and female OGs are the most immature individuals on the street now because they acting just like the people that they should be more. So we gotta wake up, man. Come on, y'all. Let's do this shit together. Let's stop making excuses. Let's control our neighborhoods. If we do that, man, we ain't gotta worry about the government sending the National Guards or the reservists. If you take back over Old Block, you take back over South Central, you take back over Broad Street, we ain't gotta worry about this shit. We ain't gotta worry about it. Then we ain't gotta worry about we putting our family, our friends, and our children in harm's way when the military come in because they gotta stop crime because our mayors and our citizens won't step up to raise their children, and the mayor won't step up to try to police the black community, which they don't care nothing about. So do your damn job, everybody, and stop complaining. Peace out, Os.